Okay, so I have something really interesting for you today. I'm on ChatGPT and I'm using ChatGPT 4.0 or 4.0, whatever. And I just asked, I said, list the most reputable sources for expertise in marketing small businesses. And here's a list of reputable sources. So the first is a list of books, The One Page Marketing Plan by Alan Dibb, which I actually really wholeheartedly agree with. Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller, talking about brand message to connect with customer effectively and so on. Okay. The Purple Cow by Seth Godin. Contagious and Traction, Get a Grip on Your Business by 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐸. Okay, so and then we have some online platforms and resources like HubSpot, the HubSpot blog, Neil Patel's blog, Moz blog for SEO insights and strategies, Small Business Administration, which is a US government thing, and so on. So then we move on to organizations, associations, and thought leaders like Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, and Anne Handley for as an expert in digital marketing and content strategy, Seth Godin, a marketing visionary with focus on creativity and differentiation. So, okay, these are all great people, but they're not necessarily all focused on small businesses. I suppose that means, like, what do we define as a small business? I mean, I'm talking about small businesses. So a lot of this stuff is a little bit just too much for small businesses to even consider. And what I want to do here is I want to take a look at. So first of all, we got this first prompt in ChatGPT and I said, okay, the one page marketing plan. I really like the sound of that. So let's just go on and say, okay, so, here's my next prompt. Summarize the one page marketing plan by Alan Dibb. And so here's the summary, the one page marketing plan by Alan Dibb. Okay, so this is basically cool, right? Because it's talking about selecting your target market, having a compelling message, and reaching your target market. Very basic, very, very practical, and down to earth. Next, or during, capture leads. I like it. Nurture leads. I like that. And convert leads into customers. That's exactly what a small business needs. So a small business doesn't need to go crazy on brand awareness and all sorts of, stuff that's just not going to get leads and customers. Small businesses need leads and customers. So that's why I like this kind of direction. Now, so we're looking at the customer experience phase, deliver world-class experience, increase customer lifetime value, generate referrals. Excellent. So the core principles are simplicity is key, focus on direct response marketing, value over price. Okay, so compete by offering unique benefits, not by lowering prices. I like that as well. How to plan, divide your page into 9 squares, each corresponding to a step. Write down concise actions for each step. So, okay, this is cool. This is ChatGPT, and we've already got some pretty good value from that. Now, what about if we were to ask ChatGPT for videos about the one page marketing plan? Let's just go and take one more prompt. List videos about, and there we go. And we'll see what ChatGPT brings. And here we go. The one page marketing plan, concise breakdown. So there are a few videos here. So let's go in that direction, right? Let's click over to YouTube.
Book number 5, the one page marketing plan.
Yeah, I have no idea who this guy is, but
one of these
good man.
It's a really quick read, and I've just used it as just kind of a framework over time, whether I'm presenting to a customer or I'm trying to think.
Okay, so this is a really short video, which is not really much value to us. So what we're going to do then is we're just going to go old school, and we're going to just simply Google, or rather search for this directly in YouTube. Let's see what comes out. Now, the one page marketing plan, getting new customers, make more money by Alan Dibb. Who's this? Snackable idea. B2B video school. Business book bites. Shutterstock. Who are these guys? 2,000 books, Butler branding, high level. Oh, that's a spotlight session with high level. So that could be actually, oh, we speak with 𝐿 Oh, that's interesting. So that's actually the author.
We've clarified our target market. If we know.
Excellent. And we've got a 30-minute video there. So don't have time to watch the video, so I'm just going to copy that link there. And I'm going to go do something interesting. I'm going to go over here to Poppy AI. And you can see here that I'm on boards, and I'm going to go into this entrepreneurs and small business owners. And I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to simply enter that YouTube URL and add that video there. Cool. Okay, so now that's transcribed. So this platform has already transcribed the video. Don't need to watch it. I mean, I will obviously, but I don't need to. So let's just go back and see if we can find any more authentic material about this 𝐿 dude, right? So let's just see how to get new customers. Prince Donald, no idea who that guy is. Marketing and construction. Clan, okay. Person, one-page marketing plan with 𝐿.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is 𝐬𝐮𝐞𝐿. You're listening or perhaps watching.
And this is another interview with the man himself, the actual author of the book. I like that. I like that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to avoid adding videos that are from third parties. So it's kind of he said this and he said that. We're getting content directly from the author's mouth here, and that means that it's reliable. See, this is transcribing the video here. See that? Awesomeness. Super. Okay, now let's just see if we can find some more. Tutorial on how to write the ultimate one-page marketing plan. Udemy. Oh, there's a website about that. Exactly that. There's another one. Look, 𝐿. Woo, super duper. Awesomeness. Again, so copy that link there, and then we'll add this video here as well. Okay, now that's transcribing the video. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open an AI chat. Now, this is a chat assistant, and it means that obviously we can choose here between Claude 3.5 Sonnet or ChatGPT 4.0, which are pretty good machines, so we're in good hands. Personally, I think Claude 3.5 is better for creative writing. ChatGPT 4 is good. Generally, it's an all-rounder, but for creative writing, I think Claude 3.5 is better. But anyway, not to worry. So what I'm going to do now is, right, this is like our ChatGPT. Let's imagine it's ChatGPT. Or let's imagine it's not ChatGPT. Let's imagine it's Claude. Doesn't matter. We can swap it over to ChatGPT if you prefer. Okay. So now we're at ChatGPT 4. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these videos and I'm going to just drag and connect them to my ChatGPT 4. Just like that. Just like that. Excellent. Now, this means that my ChatGPT 4 is now plugged into these 3 videos. Okay, so let's just see what they say. Summarize. I'm not even going to write. I just said, clicked on summarize. Okay, so far that's a little bit disappointing. I need more context or information. Okay, so let's say summarize the most important points discussed in the 3 videos with 𝐿. Okay. See if they actually understand, if ChatGPT actually understands. Okay, so here we go, the one-page marketing plan, bam, bam, importance of target marketing and messaging, bam, leveraging marketing assets and processes, bam, metrics and tracking, absolutely, niche specialization and systemization, absolutely couldn't agree more. So excellent. Okay, so now let's imagine what do we want to do? We want to go over to AdSmart.click, which is one of my websites, by the way. And I'm going to go and copy this URL here, and I'm going to go, okay, now, what do we want to do? We want to optimize our landing page based on the teachings of this wonderful 𝐿𝐸𝐫. So let's just say review the following landing page and offer insights for optimization based on the teachings of 𝐿𝐸𝐫. Okay, so this is basically like me saying, okay, I'm not going to watch all like 5 videos or 3 videos. I'm just going to let my AI work for me. So please provide the details or a link to the landing page you would like reviewed. Of course. Now this is where I copy my link and paste it in there, and voila. Okay, so yeah, but this is not a critique. This is basically telling me again to optimize the landing page at AdSmart based on here are some insights and suggestions. Ensure that the landing page clearly communicates who the target market is, stating the types of businesses or individuals who would benefit from most from the services offered. This helps visitors. Okay, compelling message, headlines, sometimes. Okay. Okay, so let's say review and critique the landing page to exact that need to be okay. So we have issues. The headline should immediately convey what the core benefit or unique selling USP. So obviously we're not doing that. Craft a headline that clearly states the primary benefit or solution offered by AdSmart. Use a strong action-oriented language. Okay, so now I'm going to take this here, and like there's lots of, this is just number 1 for the headline. We have an issue for the target audience clarity. We have an issue for the visual media and elements, lack of engaging visuals or media. Yeah, okay. Call to action if the CTA is not prominent or compelling visuals may not. Okay. Wow, we're failing here. We're not really, we're winning because we're optimizing, but still. Okay, so we don't have any trust signals, content and copy. The copy's too lengthy or lacks focus, it can overwhelm. Okay, so now I'm going to say, okay, craft a headline. So this is the optimization suggestion, right? I'm going to say craft a headline for AdSmart that, sorry, I mistyped that, AdSmart, okay, because we want to be smart with our ads. And here we go. Boost your business with AdSmart Click. Drive targeted traffic and maximize ROI effortlessly. Wow. Now, is that an improvement? Or is that not an improvement? I mean, imagine digital advertising made easy, and then boost your business with AdSmart Click. Drive targeted traffic and maximize ROI effortlessly. I like that. Okay, I really like that. Okay, now let's see what we can do with this. We can take this, copy it, I suppose. I think I can go in here and maybe do something funky here and paste that there. Yeah, that'll do there. So that's the one thing. I'm just taking notes here. Now let's go. Whoops. Let's click back in. Click back in here. Okay. And let's see what we can do with the target audience clarity. So optimize, include a section or statement that specifies the ideal customer profile. This could be done through subheadings or introductory text that outlines the type of business for individuals it would benefit most. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to do this, paste it again, include a section or statement that specifies the ideal customer profile for AdSmart. And voila. Let's see what they say. Now, okay, so we can add a subheading, tailored solutions for ambitious businesses. There's nice copy there. Small to medium-sized enterprises, e-commerce stores. Not really interested too much in e-commerce stores, to be honest. Digital marketing agencies, not really either. Entrepreneurs and startups, well, entrepreneurs, yes, but startups, not really. Local businesses, that's the one. So again, you know, if we just say, well, I don't want to work with e-commerce stores. I don't want to work with other agencies. Small to mid-sized enterprises, that's okay, that can work, and local businesses. So I've essentially said, well, these two. Okay, so let's just take this here and copy this part, and then we'll add that in there, and we'll also add the local businesses, and we'll leave out the rest of it because we're not interested in the rest. There we go. Now we can head back over to our visual and media optimization. Incorporate high quality images, videos, or infographics that explain the service and its benefits. Ensure these elements are strategically placed to support the text and guide the visitor journey. Whew, that's a little bit more tricky. Let's do this. High quality video. Incorporate create scripts and descriptions to incorporate high quality images, infographics that explain the benefits of the AdSmart service. Okay, I like this. Okay, so again, we've got like a hero image video. Welcome to AdSmart. Click your gateway to smarter advertising. Watch our quick overview to discover how we transform your digital marketing strategy. True, absolutely precise. A dynamic video. There's a description of the video, so I could just literally take this now and hand it to my video presenter or spokesperson and say, we need this, and then he or she can do it for me. And then, wow, we've already made a huge improvement to what we're doing. Now, what about an infographic? How AdSmart Clicks works, define your audience, create engaging ads, launch a campaign, analyze. That's exactly what we do. But we need to do this in an infographic. So figure out how we can use AI to make infographics, because we do not want to be playing around with what are those complicated programs that they use for graphics and stuff. We have AI. We just go and, hey, do this for me, right? And I'll show you another session how we can do that as well. It's amazing. Okay, so this is cool. And then we have the benefits video. So a short description, a short video featuring testimonials from satisfied clients, along with animated graphics that highlight the benefits of using AdSmart Click, such as increased traffic, higher conversion rates, and improved ROI. Absolutely. Image carousel, success stories, super. Call to action infographic, ready to get started about AdSmart. This is cool, right? Now, what's the point of this whole video? You know, some of you may be thinking, yeah, you can just do that in ChatGPT, like. But the fact is that if you go to ChatGPT and you ask ChatGPT to create a marketing plan for or a digital marketing plan or an optimization strategy for your small business or your local business or whatever it is, you've no idea what ChatGPT is doing. You've no idea where ChatGPT is pulling information from. And sometimes ChatGPT or other similar platforms will be just pulling stuff out of off the top of their heads that they don't actually have. So this is the whole point of what I'm talking about here. It's Poppy AI. What we've done here is so much more focused. We know exactly what this strategy is based on, who is teaching us, who is teaching our AI agent to do this for us. We know that we're in the hands of a highly recognized worldwide expert, and we made the choice. We did a little research in ChatGPT before that. We said, look, list the most reputable sources for expertise in marketing small businesses. And we came across the one-page marketing plan. We kind of decided not to go in the direction of building a story brand, because clarifying your brand and message to connect with customers effectively, that's perfect. That's the next step. But you've got to get the basics in, which are perfectly described in the one-page marketing plan by Alan Dibb. So that's the choice we made, because we decided. And again, Seth Godin, a classic on how to stand out in crowded marketplace. But absolutely, but that's about being, diversifying. It's more about getting the concept, the business concept or the product concept before you even go to market with it. So in this kind of situation, okay, we have other online platform resources that we can investigate, like HubSpot. HubSpot is great, but it's extremely expensive, and it's good for mid to bigger businesses. It's not a solution for small businesses because it's so expensive. Neil Patel is absolutely great, a really good source of good information, but so all we did was we're not going down the American Marketing Association route, the Bureau of Small Projects. Okay, that could work, but we just took the one most convincing. We did a little bit of research, which actually ChatGPT did for us, because first of all, ChatGPT just gave us a summary of the one-page book. Cool, that's exactly what we need ChatGPT to do for us. Then ChatGPT kind of pointed us in some sort of direction towards, there's another one with Alan Dibb. Let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, that's 2021. That's quite recent, so I'm not sure that we have this. We don't have this. Well, Franklin Covey, no idea. But yeah, I mean, you could add this video as well. But the point is that the whole kind of advantage of using Poppy AI is to really, really, really radically improve the quality of the output by being a little bit more selective in terms of the input that you give. So and this is just an example. So these are just YouTube videos. What we could do is we could talk. So I could literally just click on this and start recording an audio, and I can give based on 30 odd years experience in direct marketing, digital advertising, digital innovation, blah, 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 and I can talk, and I know what my ideas are, and I know what my strategies are, and I know what has worked and what hasn't worked, and so on. So I could literally just put my 2 cents in there as well. I can create a mind map. I can add images. So let's imagine we find other resources, like we come across images where we have infographics. So we think, wow, that's really cool. This platform can read images. We can add YouTube videos, we can add TikTok videos, we can add Instagram videos, we can add text, we can add website links, we can upload documents, either from Dropbox or from Google or directly from our hard drive. So all said and done, as an honest review, this is an amazing tool, and I don't know if it's going to totally replace ChatGPT for me, because I liked to do the first few little researches, like the basic stuff in ChatGPT 4, which I pay for. But it literally guided the process so well to a point where we've got lots of work to do here. Like in this example, I literally only went through the first two suggestions for optimization. So we could just continue to work on that. So target audience clarity, lack engaging visuals. So yeah, I added this one. The call to action. So use a bold, contrasting color for the CTA button and place it in a prominent location. The text should be clear and action oriented, such as get started now or request a demo. What is the Yeah, send inquiry. That's lame. That's a lame call to action. So that's the whole point. That's the whole point. There are literally like 20 different ways to optimize this page, which already converts really well. It works for our business. We get leads in, we get people engaging, we have clients. But imagine what we could do if we just spent a little bit of time optimizing. Trust signals. I mean, I have trust signals. I can guarantee you that I have lots of stuff that will guarantee that you believe in me and my ability to do this for you. So, but it's not on the page. You know, it's literally not on the page. So, content and copy. What's the issue? If the copy is too lengthy, use concise, benefit-driven language, back up text with bullet points. So yeah, I mean, there's some of this is a little bit text-heavy. Absolutely, that's text-heavy. That's text-heavy. So we should be trying to get this done in less than 9 words. And this is all text-heavy. So, you know, fair play to Poppy AI, because it's enabled me in literally less than 30 minutes to totally, completely rethink our strategy for this landing page optimization, which is exactly what we do, by the way. Like, this is landing page conversion boost. So I'm literally demonstrating how we're doing this on one of our first iterations of this landing page, which was literally just kind of thrown together. We got the content together, we got the concept together, we know that it's rock solid, but now we're optimizing to make it really work. And this is exactly what I would like to do for your business as well. This is the process. This is one of the processes. So I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed doing it. And looks like I have lots of homework to do as well. So I'm going to keep on going, and I'm enjoying the process. And I know for a fact that I'm in good hands, because I really believe in Alan Dibb. I 100% completely believe, based on my personal experience, simplicity is key. And it literally is about identifying your target audience. It literally is about getting leads, converting leads, and then providing a really exceptional experience, and then getting referrals. And like that's perfect for small businesses, because it's so critical. It's literally just the bare bones of what you need to do to get a business up and running and growing. So that was great. I'm going to carry on here, and I hope you enjoyed this. Check out the links below if you do find any links. I don't know if I'm going to give you any links, but if you're not already using Poppy AI, I think you should be, because it's a really, really useful tool. And there are lots of different applications. Just let me show you very, very quickly. Like, literally, I'm not going to go any deeper. This is for entrepreneurs and small business owners. Let's imagine you're an educator or a course creator. This is an example, right, of an educator, and there's a 90-minute video of a lecture, a university lecture here. Okay, so let's imagine you're the lecturer and you give this 90-minute video, or this 90-minute lecture, and it's recorded. I mean, we're almost in 2025, like, so it's recorded. We just have this video here. So now our ChatGPT or our Claude 3.5 Sonnet knows what's in the lecture, and we received 3 different essays from students, and the brief here was: summarize the lecture and pull out the top 10 concepts students struggled or failed to consider based on their essays. And here we go. Power dynamics, historical context and legacy, methodical rigor, practical implementation. This is where, you know, these are the 10 topics, and the key gaps appear to be between theoretical understanding and practical implementation. So again, this is not going to do the professor's job for him or her, but it's going to give a pretty good starting point. Like, it's what kind of direction do we want to look in? And now, obviously, at this kind of university level, there's a lot of critical thinking that goes way beyond any of this, but it's still a very valuable tool, and if it's used correctly, wow. And again, this is, you know, we're using AI, and it's literally plugged into the exact content that we want to work on. So another exceptional example of how valuable this Poppy AI really is. Research analysis. Again, we have a document that we've plugged into the system. We have a website. It doesn't look like there's any website there for the moment, so I'll just remove that. We have several websites here, and all these websites are linked. They're tied to our AI. And what do we have? What conflicting points of view do these articles present on the market trend? And there we go. Based on my analysis of the provided articles, there are a few notable conflicting perspectives on AI market trends. Scale versus efficiency. Then ChatGPT did something weird there. Value realization. Democratization versus specialization. Implementation timeline. So, you know, they're kind of clues that you could go, if you're an analyst or a researcher, they're clues that you can go and explore, and you know that they're coming directly from the exact content that you want to research or analyze. So absolutely 100% on track. What else do we have? We have business professionals and consultants. Okay, so again, here we have a pretty cool idea here. So what we're doing, I'm a consultant prepping for a big client meeting. What are the key industry trends I should highlight in my presentation? Now, this obviously is based on the exact content that I've gone and sourced as a consultant. I mean, I've done some homework, and we've got coaching industry success. We've got coaching insights. We've got coaching leadership trends. We've got leadership and coaching insights. We've got business coaching insights. So these are PDF documents that are feeding the AI assistant, and the AI assistant, based on this, is responding to my very specific question. And that's extremely useful. Absolutely. Now, in this example, we're looking at, let's see, what are the prompts I put in here? So here we go. Technology integration, digital transformation, personalization, customization, focus on measurable impact. Okay, and then we said create slides for points 1 to 5. Here's a slide deck for the key. So basically, this is it. These are the slide decks. You know, I've already got a PowerPoint presentation. Now, go on. Let's do something totally crazy. Let's just go and do something totally crazy and introduce another AI gem, right? And let's just create a new AI. It's called 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐸𝐬𝐻, and I'm going to do it from text, right? So this is nuts. Okay, so we've got this slide deck. And again, this is based on the exact content that we input. So we're programming the AI assistant. Let me just go back to my slide deck here and say copy code, and then I'll just paste that in there. Okay. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to copy the next code, and then I'm just going to paste it in there. And then I go back here, and that's 1, 2, 3, copy the code, put that in there, and then 4, copy the code, put that in here, 5, copy the code, put that in here, and okay, that's cool. So now what we can do is we can decide if we want to create a presentation, or if we want to create a web page or a document. Let's go with a presentation, and let's just go with default. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now here we can decide if we want to use US English or UK English or any other language that we could possibly think of. Let's go with UK English. I'm just basically going to leave it free form, and I'm going to click on continue. And now we can decide, if we want a theme. So there are lots of different themes here, lots of different options. Obviously, if it were me, I would be creating my own custom theme. This is a custom theme for a different project. I'm not going to use that. But let's see if we can find something, I don't know. Let's see, just pick one. Doesn't matter. But I like that one. Oh, that looks funky. Okay, so let's just click on generate. Coming up to 34 minutes. I'm going to finish this in 2 minutes. Right. Okay, here we go. Now look what's happening on my screen. So this is the world of AI. This is the era of AI. Look. And this my God. This literally just came out of this one prompt, right? I'm a consultant prepping for a big client meeting. Look at this. I mean, my God, you're going to go into your client meeting with this kind of stuff. Is that mind-blowing or what? Or is it not mind-blowing? Come on. Seriously. It's nuts. Now, let's see. There are different ways we can share it. Now, obviously, you can edit it. You can remove this if you want to. Just get rid of that. Or not. You can change the font. You can change the brand. You can create your own brand. You can align it perfectly with whatever corporate image you represent. You can add slides. You can do whatever you want. And then you can share it. You can either export it as a PDF, as a PowerPoint, or as PNG files. You can share it as a link. You can embed it on a web page, or you can simply present it. Now, I've been here 36 minutes, and I did this in the last 3 minutes. Literally. Okay. So, you know, I think I made my point. Anyway, check it out because this is amazing. What's happening is literally truly amazing, and there's no excuse anymore not to get stuff done. There's literally no excuse. But one of the biggest problems is there's so much to do and so much to choose from. So I would suggest you focus on these two tools. If you want my humble advice, these two tools, these are your boards. You can create as many as you want. And you've literally got two AIs in one, because when we look at the board here, you see that we have the choice between Claude or 4.0. These are both paid AIs. Like they're already included in this platform. So I absolutely highly recommend it. Highly recommend it, because it's about you having control over the input that then your AI is going to work for you in order to give you the output. And you know that it's reliable. You know where your sources are coming from. That's the whole key. You know, it's amazing. Mind-blowing. Mind-blowing, totally. So, you know, we go back to, what else have we got? We've got marketers and copywriters. There we go. There are two screenshots. So they're images, right? Two websites. I didn't even add the links. I just took screenshots of the images, and this AI will obviously read the images. And then we have a landing page optimization web page, which is from SEMrush, which is highly reputable. These guys know what they're doing. They know how to optimize landing pages. So it's a perfect source. So this is where we know we're getting really, really good input. Let's take another look at something else. Social media managers. Yeah, so, this is a really cool one. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. So what did I do here? I added links to some publications in LinkedIn, and I asked my AI assistant, what are the top 3 hooks from these sources that I could use in my next LinkedIn post? So literally anybody could do this. You know, you're a busy professional business, or you've got a small business and you're thinking, what can I do in LinkedIn? Collect 10 links of posts that you think, when you see them, oh God, I wish I could do that. Right? Literally, you have maybe competitors and they're doing stuff on LinkedIn, and you go, oh, I wish I could find the time to do that. Save the links, save the posts, save the publications, feed them into this platform, and then ask for the top 3 hooks. And this is where you get it. This is what you get based on the sort. So a recruiter boasted that they take 6 seconds per resume. Okay. And you know, it'll tell you why the hooks work. Great. Generate a multiple variations of a single post tailored to different platforms. There's a LinkedIn platform, professional. There's a Twitter post. There's an Instagram post. There's a Facebook post. Okay, so I don't know if you call this a review, but I'm absolutely definitely recommending Poppy AI for anybody involved in any kind of activity that requires any of this stuff. I'm not even going to say it. I've already shown it. I've demonstrated it. So 40 minutes in, end of. Have a great time. I hope this was useful and interesting. Leave a comment if there's anywhere below here where you can leave a comment. And if you find a link to try it out, check it out. You might even get a discount or something. I don't know if I've figured that bit out yet. But check it out anyway. It's peanuts, right? See you soon.